Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you are. My name is John, or Last Frontier Bricks, and this is my review of the LEGO Star Wars 2024 Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle. It is set number 75386, comes with 289 pieces plus 4 figures, and retails at $40. A bit high for the piece for that piece count. I'm sure those price per piece guys would say, but we'll find out how I feel about it once I get the set built. Taking a look at the front box art, you get the full view of the set based off of Mandalorian Season 3, along with all 3 of your figures, Paz Vizsla, Moff Gideon, and 2 Imperial Praetorian Guards, even though there's 3 in the scene. I mean, technically, if you got the 2024 Advent Calendar, you did get a 3rd Praetorian Guard, but a little disappointing that you had to get a whole different set, just to complete the scene, when LEGO could have easily thrown in that 3rd Praetorian Guard. Taking a look at the top of the box, you get a one-to-one image of the Moff Gideon figure, and taking a look at the back, you see a lot of play features, like the operational stud cannon, the opening gate, and the opening gate. Plus, since again, seeing that full set looks really, really nice. This box does have push tabs, so you do have to damage the box in order to open it, at least open it the way LEGO intends for you to open it. I personally don't mind damaging boxes. All my boxes go to recycle once I'm done with the reviews anyway. Anyway, we got 1, 2, 3 bags of parts. So looks like we got ourselves a small sticker sheet. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stickers. Oh, not too bad. And for a set this size, and 1 instruction manual with once again a CGI render of the set on the front. And once again, we have an ad for paper bags in the set without them, along with an ad for the 25th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. Then we just jump into the build. In the back, we got 2 pages of 2 pages of parts. We do have an ad for a few other sets. We got this one, the Ambush on Mandalore, which I did just yesterday. Then we got the Captain Rex's Y-Wing and the Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech, as well as it will show off the fact that you can combine this set with the Ambush on Mandalore, or to make a larger display, which I will be showing off in this video. So I think this is going to be a fun, quick little build. We'll go ahead and jump into the time lapse, starting right now. Alright, the build is done. That took about half an hour to get done, so nothing too crazy going on, but a bit of an enjoyable build. We'll go ahead and start off with the minifigures, starting off with the one that I'm actually most excited about. That's being Paz Vizsla. I was never able to get a hold of the Armorer's Mandalorian Forge, so I wasn't able to get the first version of him, so I'm quite happy that I was able to get him now. One thing I gotta say is I really like his weapon. Unfortunately, LEGO's never given us like a molded Z6 rotary cannon from the Clone Wars. However, they've done some pretty solid buildable heavy weapons, and this one's no exception. It's super simple. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. But again, it looks really nice, good size. And it's super simple. Looks really, really good. If I do say so myself. As for Paz Vizsla himself, he's actually really, really good as well. You got some nice printing going on the helmet. It completes with some metallic. No head print for him is just a blank black head, but no surprise there. We never actually saw his head. Don't forget he's member of the Watch. The people who think taking off your helmet letting people see your face is a sin, but hey, again, it fits for the character. Nice simple build for the back of his armor. I believe the armor torso, the armor piece for him is a reuse of the Wrecker armor from the Bad Batch, but again, looks really good. You got some nice printing on there, complete it with the Mythosaur symbol there on the shoulder. Go ahead and take his, if I can get it off. If I can get it off, I'll get There we go. I was gonna say, David, take a look at the printing underneath, which is pretty much a reprint of what's on the torso, but still looks really good. That's what his back looks like. So all in all, really a solid figure going on here. Very happy to be able to get a hold of this really awesome character that they made for the Mandalorian. Really happy about that. So personally, I don't think he's as good as our next figure, but again, solid minifigure. Ooh, what's the matter with this guy? All right. As for the really good character, we got Moff Gideon in that dark trooper armor, looking really good. That helmet looks absolutely fantastic with and the same with the printing on the torso. Here's what he looks like without the helmet, the good looking face print there, as he does his second. And there, if he does have a jetpack in the same mold that they created for the jet troopers from Rise of Skywalker. That's how his back painting looks really good. Whoop. There we go. Got the butterfingers going on today. But all in all, good looking figure. Plus, they gave him a nice hairpiece to go along with it. I think it's the same hairpiece that they use for Thrawn, but it actually looks really good for him. And finally, we've got our two Praetorian guards. And both of them are exactly the same. Nothing going on here. Helmet the mold and print looks really good. No face for them as well. Just a blank red head. So Moff Gideon's the only one who actually has a face. The printing on the Praetorian guards looks really good on the torso. A little disappointing that they don't have any cloth pieces, because they do kind of have like this skirt like piece going on, but the printing looks really good. Simple print on the back, and both have some different weapons. However, unfortunately, having pulled out my Praetorian Guard from the Evan calendar, you'll see two of them have the same weapon, which is a bit unfortunate, as I do remember this in the Mandalorian, all three of them have different weapons. So a little disappointing there, or a little inaccurate. But all in all, pretty solid figures for this set. Just a little disappointed that we didn't get that third Praetorian in the set, because for example, this set was $40, but the Ambush on Mandalore or Battle Pack, which is able to connect that was $20, and that had 4 minifigures. So why can't this one have 5? You don't really know what's going on there. As for the build itself, it was an interesting build, good fun one, and I do like the mix of tiled and studs out here in front of the gates, and so plenty of places to put your minifigures. Much like that Ambush on Mando or Battle Pack, we do have a crate here, which you can just take the top off, and you'll find a couple of printed thermal detonators. But the instructions show only one, but much like the Ambush on Mandalore, there were two. The set came with 2, and if you stack them one on top of the other, they both fit in there. So I thought, why not? And that just sits on this 2x2 gray tile with a jumper in the middle. So it got a little extra fire. However, I do like the printed console piece here for the control of the doors. Of course, Moff Gideon does have this turret on top with a pair of stud launchers that looks really nice. And fun fact, you can take the whole turret right off the main build, and underneath you can find storage for your extra shots. And that's not something that Leico provides very often. They usually provide extra shots for spring-loaded shooters, but not often for the stud launchers. So that's nice. Also, you got over here, you got a nice red lamppost, similar to what you see with the last year's Bark Speeder Escape. And then swinging around over here, you can see a sticker tile with the now Mandalorian now light cruiser, or almost like the sensors have picked it up, or Moff Gideon has ordered his fleet of TIE fighters to go attack it. And you do have the nice big gate on the side here. A pretty interesting build going on. Plus, an extra interesting please feature for this involves this little Technic build here. You can see here you got one of the Technic knobs with a circle on it. You can just pull up the gate, and that little circular knob holds the gate in place. Well, actually holds the gate in place. Also, you notice that on the edge, on the edge by the door, or you can see a couple of stickers on the edge here. But with that little Technic build, once you move the I guess you could call it the trigger, let's see, move it up. There you go. The door slams down, and poor Paz can't get out. So all in all, pretty solid build for this thing. And as I mentioned at the beginning and showed in the instruction manuals, you can attach the build for the ambush on Mandalore or to this set in two different places. You can have it be like an L shape once you connect it over here. So you can connect it like that, or you can have it long ways and connect it over here. So yeah, you can have that. You can keep attaching other copies of the two sets together to make one large diorama. So that's actually really cool. That's something that Lego doesn't do a whole lot anymore. Like make one set compatible with another. So all in all, for $40, I actually really like this set. It's you got yourself a nice solid play set, which honestly, when it comes to Star Wars, you don't really get a lot of environmental play sets. They really want to focus on starships. But this is a pretty solid $40 set. All the figures are good. Again, I just wish you could get all three Praetorian guards in one set and all three of them have unique weapons. Make it if you're gonna make a set based off a specific scene, you might as well make it as scene accurate as you possibly can. But all in all, pretty solid set. I feel like maybe 35 would be a better price for this set, but today's economy being what today's economy is, I'm not surprised it's $40. But all in all, pretty solid set. And if you're a fan of The Mandalorian, I see no reason why you shouldn't pick this up. Anyway, that'll be the end of this review. Thank you for joining me for it. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit like, subscribe, all that stuff. Ring the bell to be notified of all videos as soon as they become available. Check out my channel and some more of my content on the end screen in just a few seconds. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later, everybody. Oh, and I almost forgot that. I don't know how I forgot this, but there's also a couple of stickers up here. I actually found those to be a little difficult to put on. But that'll be the real end of this video. Later, everybody.